question, the member for Whitby.
Thank you, Speaker. Ontario is seeing strong economic growth and great new manufacturing investments. We only have to look at the $5 billion investment made by Stellantis in building a new EV battery plant as a positive example. This trend towards a greener electrical transportation sector and the return of the manufacturing jobs to Ontario is positive news, Speaker. As the economy grows and greater electrification of industries continues, my constituents in Whitby are wondering about the strength of our energy grid for the future. Speaker, can the Minister of Energy assure my constituents and all Ontarians that we will have the power we need for the future?
Good question.
To reply, the Minister of Energy.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and I want to assure the member from Whitby that yes, the power is going to be there, and the lights will go on when they flick the switches in Canada's clean energy capital in Durham Region. We're taking action to ensure that our electricity grid can support the incredible growth and the electrification that we're seeing in Ontario. Our work includes announcing Canada's first grid-scale small modular reactor on the site not too far from his riding in Darlington, Mr. Speaker. And just last week, I was pleased to join my federal counterpart, Minister Wilkinson. $970 million is on its way to that project from the Canada Infrastructure Bank, Speaker. We're supporting the continued operation of Pickering Nuclear Generating Station. We've increased efficiency programs, $342 million to expand those efficiency programs, recontracting biomass and hydroelectric, and our ongoing competitive procurement that's in place is going to ensure we're getting the reliable and affordable electricity that we need to power this province, Mr. Speaker.
Supplementary question.
Speaker, back to the Minister of Energy. Minister, you mentioned Ontario's competitive procurement processes, and I'd like to ask you further about it. I'm glad to see that we have a plan to secure the electricity this province needs to keep powering our growth and prosperity for the future. My constituents are pleased that Ontario is increasing electrification of our energy grid, from transportation and increased EV uptake to green steelmaking. However, my constituents want to know why the province will procure some natural gas generation as a component of the overall procurement strategy. Minister, is procuring natural gas generation a step in the opposite direction?
Minister of Energy.
Thanks for the thoughtful question, Mr. Speaker. The experts at Ontario's independent electricity system operator have been clear. Generation from natural gas plays a key role as a flexible, adaptable source of electricity that can respond quickly to periods of heightened demand. The member is correct that we can't move backwards, and we're moving forward on the days that we're bringing manufacturing jobs that were once fleeing our province back to our jurisdiction and sent electricity prices skyrocketing, Mr. Speaker. That's why we're looking at every option to ensure that Ontario doesn't experience blackouts and brownouts. By maintaining our reliable and affordable grid, we're also enabling electrification in other sectors like transportation, resulting in a net reduction in emissions in Ontario. Just one example is green steelmaking. As he mentioned in his previous question, Algoma and DeFasco were switching to electric arc furnaces is going to mean emission reductions equivalent to taking 2 million cars off the road, Mr. Speaker. We're going to ensure that we have the reliable, affordable, clean and safe power that Ontario needs to keep our economy moving forward.
Next question.